Hey dolls, CeCe here. We are going shopping. I'm so excited to take a little walk through the city. It's starting to be a little bit warmer in New York City, a little bit. So I'm going to take a walk over to Chelsea, in Manhattan in Chelsea on 5th Avenue, like anywhere between 14th Street and 23rd on 5th Avenue is like a whole bunch of stores. So if you ever come to New York and you want to like New York doesn't have malls, but we have like certain shopping districts. This is the L'Oreal Plump Ambition Hyaluronic Lip Oil in the color Worth It. So anyway, if you live in the suburbs or something, then you have like a mall or like a shopping center where you might find like all the stores in one place, like a Dick's Sporting Goods, a Michael's, a Kohl's, like whatever, a redacted store that we're not shopping at these days, all those in one place. You might go somewhere else in the suburbs and there's a mall that'll have like Coach store, a Macy's, a Bloomingdale's, a Dillard's, something like that. In New York, we don't really have that. So we have districts, like Soho is considered like a shopping district. There are other shopping districts around the city. So I'm going to take a walk over to the shopping district on 5th Avenue between 14th Street and 23rd. There you will find so many stores. You will find everything from like Anthropologie, J. Crew, Zara, Sephora. I think there's a Nike store there. I think there's a Hoka store there. So if you're ever in New York, you don't want to do like the whole intense hustle and bustle of Soho. Maybe you don't want to go all the way up to the Upper East Side. Just going on 5th Avenue between 14th and 23rd, walk along the shops, see what you can see. You should find something there, to get into from a shopping perspective. There's like a Ralph's coffee shop there. So anyway, that's where we are headed today. I want to do some shopping at Madewell. I got my first pair of Madewell jeans last summer, and as we're going into summer again, I was just looking at kind of what I want my spring summer aesthetic to be. I have my corporate founder life, I have my creator life, I have my doll life where I go on outings to brunch and date nights and all those fun things. So looking at like maybe a little wardrobe refresh, I'm not sure. I have followed a capsule wardrobe lifestyle for years now. Some of you dolls may remember my very first capsule wardrobes. And one of the things that makes me really proud of my capsule way of shopping is, number one, finding a style aesthetic that is timeless and classic so that my clothes never look out of style. Number two, learning how to pick quality garments so that my clothes can last at least 5 years. I have skirts that I get compliments on every single time I wear them, and I have had them since like 2018, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 7 years. 7 years, skirts that I still get compliments on. So I want to keep that going. The other thing that is incredible in this whole process is that I have been able to maintain my weight. That's the other thing. When I was not, when I didn't have my head wrapped around my habits, when I didn't really understand what it looked like to make a lifestyle change to get into a body that felt good for me, my weight was fluctuating up and down 50, 60, 70 pounds all the time. So I was always buying all these different sizes of clothes too. So I ended up with more of a trendy wardrobe when I was bigger. Now, over the past 8 years, I've kind of anchored into this size 18. And so maintaining my size helps me to maintain my style. At the same time, I am gearing up for a weight release. It's almost time for me to really zone in on intentional weight release. I have been doing well. I'm doing a bunch of doctor's appointments right now, just like regular stuff. And I'm looking at my weight this time last year, and I am definitely down a significant amount. I have more to go, right? And so as I'm gearing up for a weight release, I also want to shop with that in mind. For me, in my body, I can tell that this next 50 pounds, and honestly, let me know if you want me to talk more about this, but I feel like this is part of what's holding me back on losing this last 50 pounds of weight. Like I've lost over 100, I've got another 50 to go. And I think it's the fear of the sagging skin that has me dragging my feet on this, because the way my body has slimmed down, I just see where the extra release is going to come from. And I'm like, oh my gosh, like all I can see is loose skin ahead. So looking at the way my body slims down, my waist just gets smaller and smaller. And so I like to do a lot of dresses, skirts, things that can be easily tailored as I, fully step into my weight release journey, which will happen over the coming months. And likely, I feel like it's going to take me a year and a half, but who knows? So anyway, we're going to do some shopping. We're going to bop around. It should be a good day. Let me know what you think in the comments. Let's head out. For reference, I'm a size 14 on top, a size 18 on bottom, a size 11 wide shoe, and I am 5'10". My fashion philosophy is to dress for the body I have right now, not the body I'm working towards. Of course, when we're looking at making investments, we want to make sure if we are on some sort of weight release journey that we do buy clothes that will kind of carry us through the different versions of our bodies. So what I like to do is look for prints, colors, fabrics, and styles that are more in a capsule wardrobe aesthetic. Things like suede skirts are never going to go out of style. And as my body changes, maybe I'll get them tailored. But you'll see kind of in the 4 edits that I pull to try on for you dolls, the 4 different edits will show beautiful colors that will always look good, textures that will be timeless and classic, and then cuts that are going to work for my silhouette now and in my body, whether I'm up or down a few pounds. I'm trying a little something different with today's shopping video. I'm going to give you 3 separate edits, 3 separate styles, 1 more work focused, 2 based on play, 1 for like being out and about, like more based on jeans, and another for like dress, brunch, that sort of thing. This video is not sponsored, but I want to make it easy for you to shop. So if you want to support the channel, all the links that I will be sharing will come across the bottom of the screen. If you shop through those links, you're supporting me. It's no cost to you, and you might end up buying me like a cup of coffee or something. All right, here's our first edit. This edit is for my dolls who want to look chic at work, who want to keep a neutral palette, timeless and chic. We're going to try everything on. Most of these pieces should go up to at least a size 20, if not a size 22. One of the things I love about Madewell pieces outside of their denim are the details that they put in. Some of these pieces, when I try them on, like the textures, the way things are cut, the hemlines, even the sleeve details on some of these pieces are just incredible, super chic, and they're gonna make you feel like you paid a lot more for these pieces than you actually did. If you keep these dry cleaned and well taken care of, you should be able to wear these pieces for 5 years or more, which is kind of how I shop. A lot of the clothes you see me wearing, I have had for 5 years or more. So when you shop with me, we're definitely buying for quality. First look. This eyelet flutter sleeve mini dress. Oh my goodness, I love a good mini dress moment. To my curvy dolls, you probably have gorgeous curvy legs, so I will always encourage you to show them off. Let's see how it fits. So it has a zipper on the side, and I was able to get it on with ease. I'm a size 14 on top and an 18 on bottom. So the way this is cut, there's a little room on the side, I feel like, for my size 14 kind of upper body. I felt like the sleeves hit at a great length for those who might be sensitive about their big arms. The dress does have pockets, and I would style this easily with a pair of sandals or even sneakers if I'm on the go in the city. I feel like it is on the shorter side, so you definitely need to have that full leg confidence, but I love this dress. Next, let's try this bubble hem mini shirt dress in pinstripe poplin. I'm so curious about this bubble hem. It's so trendy, but I think it will stand the test of time over the years. Of course, a shirt dress is always going to be complicated in the bust, but we'll get to that in a second. My bra size is a 40 double D. I did see a little bit of a gap in the shirt dress, but it wasn't anything too crazy. Nothing that a little tape couldn't fix, or you could even like stitch it with a little thread if you wanted to. One of the things I really love about this dress is that it is light but very well structured. The sleeve detail I thought was really, really cute. This was already buttoned and pinned up this way. You can make the sleeves longer, but I think this cuff kind of layered and folded over. This is a look I would probably try to achieve on my own from a styling perspective, so I really liked it. The bubble hem, I'm into it. I love a drop waist. I like the bubble hem, and it is like very layered, so it doesn't feel too thin. This dress didn't fit, but we're going to take it as a styling moment. This is kind of my Sister Mary Clarence aesthetic, but definitely something I would wear to work. So I grabbed this dress in a size 10 because it was the largest on the floor. I would probably get it in a size 14. And if I did, I would layer it with a button down underneath. I think sometimes with layering, we tend to grab cardigans and layer over our dresses, and we forget that we can layer under the dress. You can see, obviously, it did not fit, but it's a great style. For those who don't like the mini dress aesthetic, this is a great length. It's probably, I don't know, a few inches above my ankles. The dress does have pockets, so we're good there. And the back does have a little bit of stretch. So once I had the right size, I think this would be a really cute look. I wanted to show it to you from an aesthetic perspective. They were playing bops in the Madewell, so I don't know what I was dancing to at this moment, but it was feeling good. There's your vision on the length of the dress, so it's more like a midi. I will always pull a trench coat because finding a trench coat in my size took me years. If I didn't have a trench coat already in my closet, I would be seriously considering buying this one. It is a size extra large. Everything I've tried on so far has been a size extra large except for that size 10 dress I just told you. I think this trench is very chic and it's very oversized. So again, being a size 18 on bottom, sometimes the trenches don't close around my hips. This one, there was so much room. The pockets were super deep. I was really, really into this trench coat. I'm a sucker for a good trench coat. So I had to tell myself, like, CeCe, you have you have 3 adorable trench coats at home. You do not need to bring home another one. That said, the single breast look is really, really sweet. The arm detailing, look at those buttons. So sweet. You can make them smaller, tighter, cinched to your wrist if you would like to. And one of the details that I thought was really great was that not only is it a fabric that has like a very expensive feel to it, but they did something really cool with the belt, which was that they put an inner button so that it wouldn't slip out. I am the type of person that likes to wear my trench coat sometimes without the belt. And so the fact that it wouldn't fall off, I thought that was a huge win. So if you're on the market for a trench, I'd highly suggest this one. Let's get into our next edit. This is all about jeans. Madewell is known for their jeans. So I'm just gonna put on one top and I'm gonna try on a bunch of jeans. They had a few size 18s in the store, so I just asked them to bring me anything in a size 18 and we'll try on and see how it looks. If you need a different size from Madewell, but you like the styles I'm showing you, you can always go online and order them in your size. So we've got, I don't know, 1, 2, 3, 4 pairs of jeans, and then we'll do them all with the same top so you can just understand. I liked this crop sweater. I didn't end up trying it on, but I do love a nice spring summer sweater. I thought this shirt was adorable, this blouse, and so I got it in an extra large and in a large, and I ended up trying on and loving the way the large fit on my body, so you'll be seeing me wearing this top in a large. All right, first up are these plus flared wide leg crop jeans. I'm into flare. Let's see how these fit on my body. I'm wearing a size 18W. So the fit is high waist, it clings to my hips and thighs, and then it flares out on the bottom. The pockets are, deep enough, and I feel like the way that it fits on my bum, I really do appreciate. So it's not going to budge in the waist, like it's not going to move up or down. It's going to hug your hips and curves pretty well. I think my 5'10" frame is what makes these jeans complicated for me. I think I'd want them a little longer. Next up, we've got the Plus Perfect Vintage Wide Leg, again in an 18 wide. Vintage inspired is always a vibe. Again, I love where it hits on my waist, and I feel like it's a little bit roomier in the hip than the last pair of jeans I tried on. I do feel like the pockets are deep enough. It'll carry your phone, it'll carry anything you need. The hem is defined, and the leg is kind of a mix between wide leg and straight. I did like the way it fit, the way it hugged my hips and my bum. I do feel like I still would want to go with something a little longer. I think where it hit in my ankle just wasn't for me. But again, I'm 5'10". This look could work really easily if I just cuffed the denim, which is what I do with my current Madewell jeans. But these are good. Ultimately, the rest of the jeans that I tried on weren't a good fit. One thing I would suggest is that when you're shopping for Madewell jeans, if you are a plus size curvy girl with a body type similar to mine, go ahead and always go with the curvy fit. I found that some of the jeans did not have that curvy fit like differentiator, and it made a difference with how I could even zip them on. Okay, if you're still with me watching this video, thank you so much. We are past the 10-minute mark, and that means a lot to me with how you support this channel. So take it a step further. Leave some flower emojis in the comment section and let's make it a little garden down there together. In the meantime, let's jump into this more colorful weekend edit that I put together. This I had in mind for like brunches, church, date night, anytime where you might be like off duty, you still want to feel comfortable and you still want to feel good. So for this, I focused on summer and spring friendly fabrics like light dresses, some denim that's structured but still feels cool, and then linen as well. I also took into consideration the fact that not all of us want to show our arms, so I'm going to give you some styling tips on how to incorporate sundresses in your life if you don't want to show your arms. Let's jump into the next edit. You deserve to feel amazing in whatever you wear, period. And this dress is a great way to get you there. First of all, this dress is available in up to a size 3X. I am wearing the dress in an extra large. So again, you don't need bigger sizes. Sometimes it's just about the fit. Something I love about this dress is the collar. No matter where you wear this, to brunch, to a date, to church with a little prayer cloth over your legs, you will look a step above just because of the collar, the cuffs on the sleeve, and the way this dress is constructed. I don't get too much of a gap in the bust line, so that feels good. And as someone with a little extra skin on my arms from releasing weight over the years, I do love where the sleeve on this dress fits. Yes, there are pockets in this dress, so it's super easy to do what you need to do as you're bopping around. I'd happily pair this with sneakers or sandals or even heels. This denim dress goes up to a size 16. I am wearing a size 10. If you put your hands in the pockets, you will feel so cozy and comfortable. And the way the seam detail works, it makes it feel like you have a little bit of shapewear on. I'm not wearing any, but it kind of gives you that kind of constructed feeling that's so nice. It's funny because this is the same style of the black dress that completely did not fit me in a size 10, but this one in the denim did. It does have the stretch in the back, but so did that black dress. I think that the fabric in the size 10 denim flared dress is just more forgiving. So I love this and I think it's on sale. All right, dolls, this crossback maxi dress in paisley is such a beautiful shade of yellow. This might be a little bit challenging for my dolls who aren't confident showing their arms yet, but I want to talk you through it because this dress shows arms and back. But first of all, the fabric and the light airy material, my goodness, it feels good to wear. It moves beautifully. It goes up to a size double XL, but they are running low on that. So I thought I would show you what a large looks like on me. Now, I am not too weird about showing things like my back rolls, but in case you are, here's a way to style this dress to get advantage of the airy light fabric in summer, but also have the modesty you're looking for. Just throw over this textured spring summer sweater in chartreuse. It's so gorgeous. This sweater goes up to a size 3X, and again, it's super light for spring and summer. So it's a cotton sweater. It hits almost to the elbow. I just folded it under just to kind of give it a nice umpire waist, and I'm wearing a size large because I wanted to have kind of a fitted look, kind of create the illusion of like an A-line dress with the maxi dress underneath as the skirt. So if you love that dress, but you're not really feeling having your back out, like I don't mind at this point. I'm like, I love my body and I'm just gonna wear what feels good. But if you wanted to kind of have a more modest styling to it, this is a great way to go. Then you wouldn't have to deal with a strapless bra. You could kind of just wear the undergarments that work for you. Let me know what you think of these outfits. Today was fun. That was so fun. I ended up taking a walk even further down. I ran into DJ Rhea from the New York Liberty. She's so sweet. It was a good New York day. I did get allergies along the way, so I don't know. Maybe, I guess the pollen count might be up because the seasons are changing, but my goodness, my allergies have been on a roll. So I'm gonna settle in, get to editing this video. I'm going to do some nasal spray because I can feel the allergies and I'm going to be miserable tomorrow if I don't take care of it now. I'm gonna hydrate, and I hope you enjoyed today's video. I will see you in the next one, and let me know if you have any stores that you want me to check out. Okay, I'll talk to you later.